What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video. Today we're talking about Black Clover, man. The anime is coming back. I'm so excited. I've been a big fan of Black Clover, even when people wasn't really rocking with it. I mean, the whole Asta screaming and everything. I've always been a fan of it. I think the anime in itself it does kind of rip off some concepts from different things, like obviously like the wizard captains and stuff. Kind of reminds you of the Bleach captains and stuff, and then like him wanting to be the Wizard King is kind of reminiscent of Naruto, but it's weird. It feels like, yes, even though those are kind of blatant ripoffs, it feels more like it's honoring those anime, to be honest. And I know a lot of anime try to do it like that, but it doesn't always work out that way. Now, me personally, I think I ended up reading the manga, so I think the way the anime left off was we fought the demons. It ended off with the fight between Asta and Yami, and they were fighting. I think his name was Dante. So other than that, I'm really excited for anime to come back. They came out with the movie, but I thought the movie was pretty cool, about the Wizard Kings and stuff. And I really feel like I would want to know more about the history of, a lot of the Black Clover universe. When you have such a deep kind of lore, but it's not really got time to be inspected, you kind of really want to see where it goes. Now, like I said, it was confirmed in Anime Expo that we will be getting that new season. It'll come out in 2026. And to me, it reunited the excitement I have for this show. To me, the show is one of the most popular titles, but kind of also like the underrated one. For me and for many fans, Black Clover ended way too soon when the original series wrapped up years ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago when it ended, right before the manga entered some of the most craziest arcs that they was going to get into, which is kind of crazy. But Asta, Yuno, rest of Black Bulls are returning to the screen, continue that magic, heavy action, wizardy, brawly, elf killing adventures, that made Black Clover so beloved. We will get more into the whole Spade Kingdom arc. This arc is like the most pivotal in the entire Black Clover manga, to be honest. It's crazy because there's a lot more, like there's just so much to actually animate. Like it's gonna be multiple seasons because the manga right now is still going crazy, or if it's just ended, if anything. But it's crazy because I'm just now remembering that the whole raid itself is going to be a whole nother arc we'll probably just get into. We're still dealing with the threat of the devils, and not only is it a continuation, fans have demanded, it's a opportunity for the anime to kind of deliver some fire fights, because there's some very interesting fights in this next upcoming arc. It kind of matches the scale of the story. Global fans luckily won't be left behind. Crunchyroll has picked up the rights to stream it internationally. We wait for more trailers, but we're going to see the exact date. 2026 is shaping up to be a big year for Black Clover fans. What makes this return special is the timing within the whole anime landscape. An era where a lot of beloved shonen stories are either being finished or series are coming back and being remastered, remade, reimagined. Asta's journey from underdog, no magic, to contender for the Wizard King is far from over. We're back in the show now. We're back into it. And there's a lot of crazy forms, a lot of crazy stuff that happens like right after those arcs. And to be honest, we probably won't even get into all of it this season. And considering how good some of these anime look, I'm very curious to see what they'll be doing with, a lot of this another leap in technology since the anime has been canceled, all of them, or at least put on hiatus all those years back. Furthermore, the momentum of the Black Clover movie that dropped in 2023 laid the groundwork for some interest. When that came out, I was actually really interested to see what they were going to do with that. Now, the thing about that is that does not seem like it was that long ago, but that was 2 years ago. That's crazy. It left people kind of craving that full story. Now with the anime's comeback, viewers can not only expect not only the battles we've been waiting for, new enemies, a very crazy twist that I won't spoil here, obviously. This is the perfect time to catch up if you haven't seen it. Revisit the manga, experience this show for the first time. Once 2026 hit, Magic World gonna interrupt everything. Now, when the Black Clover anime ended in March 2021, it did so with kind of a cliffhanger that left fans both satisfied and hungry for more. Episode 170 marked the conclusion of the Heart Kingdom joint struggle arc, but more importantly, it did set the stage for the momentum of the new arc, the Spade Kingdom Raid Arc. In those final moments, we see Asta complete his binding ritual, gaining not only a deeper connection to the anti-magic power, but Also, a clear path towards mastering powers that once seemed uncontrollable. It was a turning point for Asta, brings him that much closer to being the Wizard King. At the same time, Yuno uncovered his shocking heritage. He is, in fact, a prince of the Spade Kingdom, and that gives his personal stakes in the looming conflict to come. Adds layers to his rivalry with Asta and redefining his motivations. Meanwhile, the Dark Triad, the three demons that we seen at the end of the anime, establish themselves as overwhelming threats, seeking to open the gates in the underworld and unleash the devils upon the world. But just as we got the Clover and Heart Kingdoms all forming an alliance to confront the Spade Kingdom, the anime is perfectly poised to enter its darkest, most action-packed arc yet. But just as they were in place, the anime was done, leaving fans with a promise yet to be fulfilled. Now that the anime is officially returning, viewers will finally see the Spade Kingdom arc come to life in animated form. This is where Black Clover's story truly escalates, bringing high-stakes battles, crazy losses, crazy power-ups, and very interesting matchups that are won by very interesting conclusions, if you know what I mean. The anticipation isn't just for the fights, it's for the character moments, the emotional payoff. If you've been waiting since 2021, your patience is about to pay off, because in 2026, it's shaping up to be the most historic comeback for Black Clover. With that being said, guys, are you interested in seeing this new Black Clover season? If you've been a fan, are you interested now because of the video? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next video.